Okay, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be cooking some chicken.
Alright, we're going to start not with the meat, but we're going to start with the,
Okay, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be cooking pork. In today's video, we're going to be cooking pork chops and rice-a-roni.
Yeah.
Why is my rice-a-roni box wet?
Yeah, why is it wet?
I don't know. I don't know, that's why I was asking you.
I don't know. It's not wet inside, but alright. I think we can make it right. Doug's eating his off the grill.
But I have George.
Yes, I know.
George the second.
Yeah, what does it say?
The George the first died, and so we got George the second.
Alright, let's start your rice-a-roni.
Okay, step 1. In a large skillet, combine the rice, pasta mix, and butter and margarine. Saute over medium heat until pasta is golden brown, stirring frequently.
Alright, so let's get a large skillet.
I don't know if I said any of that right.
Oh, you said some of it right. Pretty much right. It's margarine, but we're gonna use this size because we're only gonna use half of it. Okay. We're gonna use half of it, so we're gonna make that first. Okay.
Okay, so
All right. So
which one? This one or this one?
it don't matter. We can put it on a smaller one. All right. So for the whole thing, how much would you put in there? How much butter and how much?
It says 2 tablespoons of butter or margarine.
Margarine. Yeah.
2 1/4 cups of water.
So you're gonna have a good cup of water
And now I have to do math because that's for the whole thing, right?
Well, you just have it. It's gonna be a cup of water, and it's gonna be a little over
Well,
a
half
tablespoon.
of 2 1/4 would be 1
1 and an 8, which is going to be a little bit over a cup of water, and then it's going to be a good tablespoon of butter, okay? And we're using the salted butter just because you're the only one eating it, okay? So this is the way you're going to cook it. I'm just going to cook you a good tablespoon of butter, and we're going to let that melt, and then we're going to put half of the rice in there and half of the roni in there and all this stuff. And so here we go right here. So we're gonna put this on the low one and let it melt, okay? That's not Doug's. Leave him alone, he's gonna answer it. You answering it, Doug? Doug, are you answering it? Hello? Just a minute. All right, here. Okay, you're gonna have to melt this. It was Cliff trying to call you back, I think. I thought you was talking to him.
No, I was without him.
It didn't ring, but
Something rang, I heard the phone ring.
all right, give me the I mean it rang a couple of times and then I thought you got it.
Oh, no.
I thought you was already talking. just leave it right here until we get through. You gotta have to have a wooden thing for that. Okay, just a minute. He's gonna have his stuff every time we start. Just a minute. Just a minute.
Two.
6, 3, 2, 1, 7, 1, 6.
No.
Well, that's the number he called. That's the number he called you on.
No, I want one of my associates.
All right. Well, you got the number. All right. Well, all right. Just
1-250.
a minute. 1, 2, 5,
632.
6, 3, 2.
601.
Here. All right.
Yeah, we must be playing phone tag or something here. I'm pulling you on my landline phone because it's a better connection. But,
Let me see if I can get half of this in here. Because this is wet. He don't ever want anything until I start in the kitchen, and he never fails. He wants 40 things.
Yep.
Pisses me off every time. Pisses me off really bad. He just does that. He's stupid. Get attention. Alright. So this should be half right here. Alright, that's half. And then you want to stir it to brown. And then what does it say? Cover it and cook it 15 minutes after you add the water.
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait, let me make sure. In a large skillet, combine rice, pasta mix, and butter and margarine. Saute over medium heat until pasta is golden brown, stirring frequently. Slowly stir in water and special seasoning to bring to a boil.
Okay. There you go. That's medium heat. See, that's going to keep you busy for a little while. Okay, while I get the rest of this stuff ready. And then we'll put half of your pack of this stuff in here. Let me get the rest of it. Let me turn off the phone. All right, now I'm hammering mine and flouring it. How are you cooking your pork chop?
I guess how you do it, cause when you do it good. Like I like the way when how you do it, how it turns out.
Okay, well that's
So I trust that that your way's gonna be good.
all right. Doug likes his on the grill. I don't like mine on grill because it's tough.
It's starting to become kind of gold.
All right, it's got to get a little bit more golden. All right, so we're gonna hammer our two. Let's say this is over here for Doug, and this pack, and this will be ours. his already, the grill. And work off the grill since it's new. And have his all ready for him. Stupid thing keeps falling out, hitting my foot.
Starting to become a little bit golder.
Yeah, well, it's got to get a little more golder than that. That's nobody, no. That's nobody. He's answering the, he's answering the time. I don't being so stupid. That's your clock, guys. You're answering your clock. Please stop. You do it every day. It makes you crazy. It makes you crazy. It does that being recorded. I swear to God it does. Stop it before I have to send you someone. Stop it. Stop it. Alright, well, you're going to use your little grease over there and your grease thing, and I'm going to use my grease over here and my grease thing. Because you want salt on yours and I don't, so. So we're setting it up so everybody can have it like this morning.
How much golden does it have to get?
Oh, it has to get, here, it has to get a little bit more golden, just a little bit. Alright, now let's get the water. And let's get the water ready, okay? Well, so this is what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be getting a cup of, it's going to be a cup of water, right? Alright, here's your cup of water. And it's a cup and a little bit, so I'm going to fill this thing all the way up, okay? Here you go, now come here. This is what you're going to be doing. You're going to be starting to do this.
This is my drink that you put in the
Yeah. See how we're going to start pouring this in here like this, a little bit at a time. And then we're going to put some of this in here. We're only putting half of this package because you only took in half. So I'll help you get your cheese in here. And you pour your water slowly and I'll pour half the cheese for you, okay?
Okay,
So you just start pouring your water slowly.
so like this.
You want me to catch up with you with some of the cheese? I don't pour too much of your cheese. Because we can always add a piece of cheese in here if we need to. Alright. The main thing with this is to keep it from, the main thing with this is to keep it from, clogging up, okay? Alright, so once you get this going, you can set the timer for, we can cover it, you can set the timer for 15 minutes.
And so and that water and stuff's supposed to evaporate?
It does. So you have half of your cheese in there, and you have half of your,
I did not
pasta
know.
in there, and so we're going to put the
I
other,
did not know that's how you cook rice-a-roni.
what it is, and then we'll put your box over here out of the way until another time and that you want it, and then it'll be right over here for you. And I'll get a lid and see it'll be cooking. And so what we're going to do is set the timer for 15 minutes. 5, 10, 15. Alright, so at the end of 15 minutes we'll cut it off and let it just sit there. It won't hurt anything to set that. Watch out somewhere. Probably in here's a large one. This might be my large one for this. No, maybe it's the large one for this.
Nope.
Nope, it's not big enough. So we have to keep going till we get a big enough lid. It may not be a lid that you can see through. I was going to get a lid you could see through. Let's see if you can see through this one, if this one is large enough. Yeah, this one's going to be large enough, okay? So we got this on medium heat, and this has just had water in it, so we can pick this back up. Alright, so now you and I are getting our two pork chops ready. And now you can show your little friends how you hammer the meat, tenderizing the meat, okay? So here's the meat, and we'll get all this stuff out of the way. Here's your stuff right there, and here's going to be our pork chops.
Perfect.
These are nice pork chops. Very nice pork chops.
So this is how we tenderize the meat.
Right.
This is how we tenderize it. We take some plastic right here, and we stick it over it. Then what did I do with the hammer? Here's the hammer, and then we take the hammer and we just like.
Yeah, you hammer it just about medium. All right, harder than that. All right, I'm gonna show you. I'll give it one thing. On the meat part. See, like that? All right, now you do that one,
Okay.
and then we'll do the other side. Yeah, see? Isn't that fun? Now you gotta catch yours right in here some more. All right, and you can run it over them one more time, a little bit harder. One more time.
Right here.
All of it. And then over here. Alright, now we'll turn them over. Just a minute. Let me get this out of your way and we'll turn them over. And we'll do the other side. We like ours like we like our deer meat and stuff. We like flour on ours. Flour keeps it tender. Alright,
Yep.
give it a hammer. Doug can dry it and have his prepared for him.
What's happening?
Is that good, Mama?
Yeah, that's good.
Are you really good enough?
He wants the fat off of his because he can't see.
Yeah.
So he fat his, and then I'll be ready for ours. He'll be ready for his little thing.
Okay, I tenderized it.
This is gonna be his. This is gonna go over
I
here.
tenderized it.
Yeah, so I'll put his right here to keep it safe until. So here's
No
yours.
minutes.
We clean it up as we go. So here we go. We have to get our flour and our spices. And we have to get our cooking oil ready. But I need to do a side for me. Let me see what my side's going to be. Because I can't eat that. So I'm going to do some mashed potatoes. Get my side ready. And some buttered potatoes and corn maybe. Corn and butter.
Okay, so this is all the seasoning we're using. We're using Southwest Chipotle seasoning blend.
Right.
Then, are we using a lemon?
No, that goes on fish.
And we're using our secret seasoning, it's a whole bunch of things, and it's gonna take too long to figure it out what all stuff's in there. So I'm just gonna skip that and go to the Miss Dash table blend. And then we're using the Trader Joe's 21 seasoning Salute. Whatever you want to call it. Salute.
Yes, seasoning salt. It is really good.
Yep. least in this video, I cut like 15 minutes out of it so far.
Oh, okay.
Cause yes, I am cutting out this whole entire part
Okay.
of it while waiting for the rice to roll.
Yeah, well,
But then after that, so pretty soon in about like 6 seconds, we're gonna go straight into taking out the romi, and then we're gonna go straight into prepping our pork chops.
see, when you start cooking, if you get your sides ready and you're organized, then your meal flows real good because you don't get your main course ruined. Because when your meat comes up, you want all your sides ready. You don't want to be waiting for a side dish to cook because your meat is your main thing that costs you money. Because your pork chops are going to cost you several dollars a pound, so you don't want them to ruin. And so that's why you're taking care of your meat, because everybody likes the meat to be tasting really great. And so we'll be doing this like this, and that's your timer to cut this off. There you go. That's cut off. Let's give this a stir, and it'll just sit here until it's time to eat, okay? So we'll turn. So you have to keep stirring it, or else it'll burn. Alright, so there we go. There's your rice aroni.
Other than that, how are you doing?
Alright, put this right here, and this can stay warm right here. This can sit up here for now. Now then, I've got my potatoes just about ready
And
to...
I already made these cooking videos into like a little like mini series.
Well, that's good.
It's not really that much of like a mini series because it's probably gonna be like 100. Because one day, the next thing I know, there'll probably be 100 videos in it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not really gonna be a mini series. It's just gonna be like a long series.
Right.
And after a while, y'all could go back and like rewatch the videos and stuff.
And see how far
And
you
what
can.
is that? Is that a Mexican beetle? No, it's not. I was about to say. But it's dead, whatever it is.
Okay. Yeah. Let me put the butter on the potatoes and have them going and getting hot. And
I think that was a Louisiana beetle.
it probably was. See, this is pretty cool when you get all your food ready and it comes out right at the right time. See, these are my potatoes now. I'm getting them hot. I've got all the stuff on them. And I'm getting them hot.
We're getting new plates on.
And by the way, I can't believe how that hunting video, whenever I was playing hunting that hunting clash or whatever it's called, and it got like 60 views.
DJ,
Uh-huh.
what does a set of plates cost? Upper and lower cost us?
I set up plates, it costs around $800.
$800. And that's DJ.
Alright, I will be getting your little pot ready right here
Yeah.
to deep fry yours, because yours will have salt on it. And
What
then
is my pot named?
this is Eli. This is deep frying with Eli. This is Eli's pot. It's a smaller version. I'm usually cooking mine and Doug's together.
Okay, and
So-
now I'm gonna pick out which one's mine.
All right, you pick out your chop, and you can have either one. And you can season yours, and I'll move mine.
I'll
to
take
the
this chop, the chop to the right. Since I'm right-handed, I'll just pick
All right,
that
and
one.
I'll take this one. Okay,
Okay, so
that's cool. That's cool. So I'll get mine a
yep,
little
you're
bit wet.
left-handed, right?
Yep. All right, here we go. And so here we are.
So do you want me to start seasoning?
Yes, you
it?
can start seasoning.
I guess I'll start with the Trader Joe.
Yeah, here we go. Let me show you something. Yeah, put it on here and take your little hand and wipe it around like that. And always rub your seasoning into the meat. Okay, we're going to go through all of them with a little bit of each one, and then.
Okay, now let me take this. It's probably gonna only have enough for mine.
Yeah. Well, I have a different kind. I'm doing Doug's too. I'm just putting a little of this on his. He don't like all that stuff on his. So I'll just do a little bit of stuff on his and a little oil.
Well, I
You
like
see
a
it?
lot because
I
I'm
know.
from the south. Like, look at that. It's already looking good.
I know, we like ours. And don't forget about the back. Now you gotta put
Yeah.
meat and stuff on the back. Turn it.
Did you already put the Miss Dish table?
No, put the all right, here we go. This is what you gotta do to this side right here. All right, now then, save me a little bit of this, and I'll give you. This is another kind of Southwest Chipotle. I'll have a little bit of this. All right, and then we'll have a little bit of this because we like stuff. See, you just put a little bit of this. This is hot, okay? Look right here. This is the same thing, but it's just ground different. See, Chipotle chili pepper.
Yeah.
All right, you can put a little bit of this on here.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Now then, we're gonna put that other stuff in it. We're gonna dip it. Okay, this is just in our meat. Now we're gonna dip our flour in it. So we're rubbing our meat, and we're going for the flour next. Okay. So let me get some flour.
And I like how it smells. It smells good.
Right. Can you reach up there and get that little empty thing? It's probably gonna cause something to fall, but we'll see.
What?
All right. You see
Well,
this
hold
thing?
my chair that way it don't flip while I'm standing up. So what?
All right, it's that flour thing. All right, pick up so it won't knock the jars off. Hand me one, and then hand me the other one. All right,
You
now
holding
get
on
the
to the
little
chair?
yeah. I'm getting that thing right there. This is a sign of a good cook. You've got so many spices, you have no place to put any more. Now sit down so you won't fall, and I'll go get some flour for us, okay?
And I'm gonna go wipe my hands.
All right, you can come over here and wipe your hands, and I'll go get you a towel so you have a towel. All right, so here we go. We'll be using a towel today because, here you go, we'll be using a towel after that today because I'm out of paper towels and I've got to go to the store, but I don't want to go during this cooking show, okay? All right, so I've got to get my pot to heating, okay? So I can have mine heated. So I'll put mine over here. And I'll put my grease in it.
I reckon this is enough for one more little
Yeah, I have to
sprinkle.
put that on. I'll have to put that on my list. See, we have to go to the store every day. We just about to go to the store. That's what they make stores for, right?
Yep. Back in the Wild West, they didn't really have stores. You had to go and get the seasonings and stuff and make it yourself.
Yeah. Well, since I'm
It's
just
called something. Do it yourself.
yeah. Well, I can make up a seasoning pack. I put the same thing in it every time.
But you know, I'm going to put this forward. It says in the Bible that the fish of the sea shall disappear. And talking to Barb and other people up through that North Country.
All right, here we go.
And all those major lakes between the rivers, the Stikine River, Skeena River.
All right, let's see. Where is our little thingy. Here's our little thingy to put some more flour in. I had to go get some more flour.
And so the difference with ours, we're breading ours, and he's just not breading.
He's just
his.
grilling his. We're deep
Yeah.
frying ours.
Yeah.
We like deep fried pork chops. We've learned, we're Southerners, all right? He's not a Southerner, so
He's a northerner.
Yeah, he's a Northerner, so he doesn't understand about the value of deep fried, okay? That's why they call it Southern fried. All right, so here we go. I will make you a little pile of flour right here,
And then I'm gonna have to get
And
my
you have-
hands messy.
and you'll put your spices in it.
What spices?
All right, I'll show you.
This spice right
We're
here, the
gonna
special
put,
spices.
We're gonna put the special, and we'll put a little riser in it. I'll show you my trick. All right, put a little of that, and
Like how much? Like just put
Alright.
some in my hand.
yeah,
and put it in there?
yeah, just not too much. Just here, I'll help you get it. All right, that ought to be plenty for your. That's the only spice you go put in there for right now, because you don't want to get it too hot. Okay. And see, we've already got a lot of heat going in the other ones. This has got everything in it. So see, when you push it up in here, it'll have everything in it. It'll be very spicy, okay? So you hit your pork chop the one time with it, like this. You flour it over one time like this.
So you grab this and then just flour it over.
Like this. And then I'll show you the trick about the rest of the flour, okay? It's different. All right, then you reach over here and you get more special stuff over here that makes it rise. It gives it a pretty rise, and it's called unsalted baking powder, because I have kidney failure like your papa. So I have to use this type, but it still works. Here we go. See this right here? You put a little touch of this in here, and you stir it around, and that makes your flour rise up on your pork chop, because we're going to do it a second time, okay? We can do it either way. Now
So we're gonna do it now?
we're fixing to do it. Now you get to choose this, you get to choose this. You can do it 3 ways. You can do it what is called an egg wash. You beat an egg in water, and you put your pork chop in the egg and water, and then in flour, and then you put it down in your
And that gets it to stick too?
yeah.
I think we should do it that way then, because I want my flour. But before I want to see the other options then.
It's just water. It don't work as well.
Oh, well then I guess since that's the only other option, I'll just do the egg water.
Well, yeah, the water don't work as well. The egg works better.
Yeah, so
what,
I guess we're doing it.
yeah, that's what Southerners do.
Always like to do it the best way possible.
That's-
And all my videos, like you give me the options, and I ask what's best, and whatever you say is the best is what I'm gonna do.
Well, that's why I'm telling you that, because the other one doesn't stick as well, okay?
Well, I want whatever is the best option.
All right, well,
I always
the
look
best
up,
option.
just so you know me better, I always pick what's the best option.
And I'm proud of you for that. I'm very proud of you for that. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to break an egg. We'll break an egg. Where's my plug in? So mine will be hot. Yours will be hot.
You know what it looks like? How many years you've been cooking?
Almost 60 years. Almost 60 years, honey. All right, now then, what we're going to
Yep,
do.
exactly. She been cooking since he was like, what, like 12 or 15?
Yeah, since I was about 13. I was making candy. Before that, I would stand in a chair when I was about 5 or 6 and make candy. My brother was about 9 or 10, and we would share making candy. See, this is called egg wash. You put just a touch of water in the egg, and you do this to it.
And it gets the stuff to stick to it.
And then let me
So
do
do
let
we
me do
dump
mine.
it on it, or do we dip it in it?
Well, I'll do mine first, and then I'll give it to you, because I can't use it second, okay? Because you have salt on yours. So you just do both sides like that.
So
And
you
you
dip it
shift
in
it
there.
off like that, and then you put it back in your flour. So here it is. Pick up your pork chop. All right. And then you jump it around in there a little bit, and then you
That's right.
give it your other side, and then you flour it up.
Okay, now.
Now
Well,
to
yeah.
remove this is why we just did one egg, okay? Because one egg was plenty. It was enough for Doug too, but
Yeah.
Doug didn't want his like us. He didn't want Southern style. So we didn't give him his Southern style. So now you press your flour into it, okay?
We're not gonna have to worry about a whole lot of fishing for.
Now if you want it really crispy, really crispy, I'll show you the trick to really crispy, okay? I'm teaching you all my more secrets. Oh, it's not gonna have any secrets left if you keep on cooking with me. You get this cornstarch over here is the box of cornstarch. Let me see if I can find the cornstarch. Here it is, right here. All right, hand me this green thing right over there, that little green box. All right, you don't put much in it, but after you floured it, you gather your flour back up like this, and you put about a spoon of this cornstarch in here. Okay, we are in the
Mhm, we're
final
almost-
stages,
Yep, we're in the final stages to our outdoor kitchen,
and
and pretty soon
we'll
it's not. This ain't gonna be no like kind of like a miniature series. This is gonna be like a big series. It's gonna be. I'm talking about like at least like kind of like my Red Dead Redemption 2 series. Like I wasn't paying attention and I noticed something. I have like 95 videos of Red Dead Redemption 2.
Wow. Well, see, when we move out to the outdoor kitchen, we'll have a smoker, the barbecue pit, the hamburger pit, everything.
Yep.
And we'll
And
have,
we could just cook a whole bunch of burgers out there and
or
stuff.
else
And
we
then,
can deep fry turkey or anything. We can deep fry turkeys with or without cooking oil or any way we want to. And so it's going to be nice and new
Yeah.
and ready
and so
for us.
what I'm saying is this ain't gonna be like no miniature series. It's gonna become like even bigger than Red Dead Redemption 2. Like my Red Dead Redemption 2 playlist series thingy.
Oh, yeah. This
It has like almost 100 videos. This one might get 200 videos.
Oh, this is going to be awesome when we get that.
Yeah.
Because we'll have tables and we'll have every cooking appliance in the world. And we'll have...
What was found?
I'm doing Doug's. I'm heating his up. So,
I thought I just heard something fall.
yeah, you probably did. So this is what we're going to do.
Is that mine in there?
Yeah, that's yours in there.
And now I'm not gonna touch that thing with my hand again and burn
No,
it.
we got to wait till this gets to 325.
I know, but this time I'm saying I'm not gonna touch it when the grease is hot as. And tell the camera what pig that pork came from. It came from Porky the Pig.
Porky the Pig. Yep, it came from the big old Porky Pig.
Yep, Porky the big old pig from Mississippi. That took like 12 and a half hours for him to cook it. I'm not being dramatic. Like he started cooking it at like 9 a.m. and it didn't get done until like 2 p.m.
Oh, I know.
And it don't take that long to cook Porky the Pig.
Yeah,
I don't know what's wrong with him. He probably burnt it.
No, it's that.
That smells good. Smells good. The camera.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it does. So far, 100 million% better than my mom's. I'm gonna show the camera.
This is a grilled pork. This will not pick it up. This is a grilled pork chop. And here's the grilled pork chop will be ready.
It don't look as good as mine.
I like to look
Here I am.
okay.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Our Heavenly Father, we thank you for the food that we're about to eat. And we give thanks to the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen. This camera. I don't know. I don't know. It just never wants to work. Maybe it ran down. I don't know. I've never had a phone that I hated worse than this one. See if you can get the camera to work on it.
I took a picture already on my tablet.
Alright, good. You'll have to send it to me. We'll get his food. All the way to the picture, I can't get it to it. Alright, here's yours. I got the fat off of it. Do you want any side dishes? I've got mashed potatoes and corn if you do.
That's all right. Corn grated meat.
We don't have any gravy.
Corn and butter.
That.
No, I think I have my pork chop set over there. I can't get back there until you come out and it's in that deep fryer. Here's your food,
Well, Jamie has 3 babies now, and Chelsea has 3.
Oh,
So
that's
they're
good.
tied.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, put a big mouthful in, it'll burn you.
I'm sorry?
I was talking to him. What? Chelsea's what?
She's living with some guy, and
You have a lot of angles around them. This one's like a T-bone. This is like just like a T-bone. You know what that?
That's an instant 10 out of 10. This little, I tried some of that tenderloin right there.
Mm-hmm.
And that part,
Yep, the tenderloin on here is what they make that tenderloin. You know when you buy the tenderloin pork chops.
that right here.
Mm-hmm. Well, but they cut it off sometimes, and you can buy the whole tenderloin, and it's really good. Your mama and them cook the whole tenderloin, Here, why don't you just have mine since you like it so good? You might not like it though. It don't have no salt on it. You'll have to rub it in the salt. That's some good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
See, I cut my meat at an angle, and that gives it a. Here we go. That would have been really good,
That's it for today's video. Them pork chops were amazing. 10 out of 10.